The Bible is the most read and studied book in the world. Yet even after centuries of analysis, it still holds secrets that challenge scholars and believers alike. Today, let's uncover 5 Bible mysteries that remain unexplained. These are secrets so perplexing they have endured through time, confounding theologians, historians, and curious readers. But remember, some things are best left unexplained, for knowledge can be a double-edged sword. Let's see how far we can go. And if you're ready to dive into more mysteries, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Number 1, the rapture of Enoch. Imagine being so close to death you can see it coming, yet instead of facing it, you simply vanish. No trace, no body, just an unsettling absence. This isn't a plot from a thriller movie, it's a biblical account. In the 5th chapter of Genesis, in the midst of a lineage listing, we come across a peculiar detail about Enoch. In a world where death casts a long shadow, Enoch is described as someone who walked with God. Then suddenly the narrative takes a sharp turn. Genesis 5:24 states plainly, "And Enoch walked with God, and he wasn't, for God took him." Taken by what? Where did he go? Did he ascend to heaven? Did he face judgment? Was his soul summoned to the afterlife? The Bible offers no further details. Enoch disappeared from human sight without so much as a whisper about where he might have gone. Is this a gap in the narrative or a deliberate choice by the author to leave us in suspense? In the early days, when the earth was still forming, the scriptures tell a story of a massive global flood, a deluge so extensive it wiped out all life on earth except for those aboard Noah's Ark. However, there's another lesser-known account that predates the story of Noah. In Genesis 6:3 we read, "The Lord said, 'My spirit will not contend with humanity forever, for they are indeed flesh and blood, and their days will be 120 years. It seems there existed another set of rules, another divine decision regarding the lifespan of humans before the Great Flood. Why would God change his mind about the lifespan of humans? Did he find the generations after Adam and Eve unworthy? What caused this shift in his plan? Why does the scripture mention it and then move on to the story of Noah without much elaboration? These questions add another layer of complexity to our understanding of those times. It's as if there's a missing piece of the puzzle, a vital part of the story that could shed light on these enigmatic accounts. Number 2, the Book of Enoch. Now let's shift our focus to a text not found in the typical Christian Bible, the Book of Enoch. While it's absent from most Bibles, this ancient text is alluded to in Jude 1:14, which mentions the fall of angels, a subject also explored in the Book of Enoch. The inclusion of this reference adds an air of intrigue. Why would a book not considered canonical receive such attention? The Book of Enoch dates back to around 300 BC and was likely written over a span of several centuries. Its content is quite varied, covering topics from fallen angels to apocalyptic visions. So why is this book excluded from the Bible? Is it because its teachings deviate from mainstream Christian beliefs? Or is there another hidden reason behind its omission? As we continue to explore the depths of religious texts, the next question naturally arises. Where can we find this book and what does it teach us about those times? To truly understand why it's excluded from the Bible, we must first examine its content. Number 3, the location of the Garden of Eden. Picture a paradise nestled between 4 rivers, a place where the soil is fertile, flowers bloom in vibrant colors, and peace reigns supreme. This is the Garden of Eden, the sanctuary where Adam and Eve lived before leaving for parts unknown. In Genesis 2:10, we are introduced to these 4 rivers, Pishon, Gihon, Tigris, and Euphrates. The last 2 rivers still flow in real time, the Tigris winding through Turkey, Iraq, and Iran, while the Euphrates stretches across Turkey, Syria, and Iraq. But what about the other 2 rivers? Why aren't they on any modern map? Could they be tributaries of the well-known rivers, or have they dried up over time? If so, why? The garden itself is described as the beginning point of humanity's journey, a place of innocence and harmony. Yet later in the biblical narrative, there's mention of the garden being sealed off to prevent Adam and Eve from partaking in the fruit of the tree of knowledge, symbolizing a restriction placed on their freedom. The concept of a garden in those days could signify more than just a literal place. Perhaps it represented a state of being, a metaphorical boundary between innocence and knowledge, a barrier between heaven and earth. Number 4, who were the wise men? Now imagine a sky illuminated by an extraordinary star, guiding 3 wise men towards a humble stable in Bethlehem. There, according to Christian tradition, they pay homage to Jesus, the newborn King of the Jews. Matthew's Gospel recounts their arrival bearing gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. But who exactly were these figures? Were they kings as commonly depicted? How did they navigate across vast distances guided only by a star? And why did they bring such specific gifts? What's the deeper meaning behind their offerings? Most Christians accept the account of the Magi as historically accurate, believing that these mysterious visitors played a significant role in recognizing Jesus as the Messiah. However, the Bible provides limited details, raising questions about their identity and motives. In the absence of clear answers, various interpretations have emerged. Some suggest they were Persian astrologers. Others believe they were representatives of ancient prophecies. The mystery of the Magi continues to captivate, inviting us to ponder their true nature and the profound reasons that led them on their extraordinary journey. 5. Jesus' silence from age 12 to 30. Picture a young Jesus at the age of 12 engaging in theological debates within the confines of the Jerusalem temple, impressing everyone present with his wisdom. Luke's Gospel vividly portrays this scene, emphasizing Jesus' remarkable understanding at such a tender age. However, the narrative abruptly shifts, skipping over 2 lost decades in Jesus' life until he emerges at the age of 30, ready to begin his public ministry. This sudden jump in time raises many questions. What transpired during those missing years? How did Jesus spend his time, and what kind of life did he lead? The Bible provides no direct answers, leaving us to grapple with these uncertainties. During those mysterious 2 decades, Jesus went missing from view. We know nothing of his daily life, his occupations, or his whereabouts. He vanished from the narratives as if swallowed by time, leaving a void in the biblical account. Various theories have been proposed, each attempting to shed light on this enigma. Some posit that Jesus traveled extensively, broadening his horizons and gaining new perspectives. Others suggest he studied with the Essenes, a Jewish sect known for its ascetic lifestyle and mystical beliefs. Still, others believe he lived in anonymity, perhaps working as a carpenter to support himself. Each theory offers a different lens through which to view this perplexing period of his life. In conclusion, these biblical mysteries serve as potent reminders of the complexities and enigmas embedded within sacred texts. They invite us to look beyond the surface, to delve into the depths of faith and history. As we continue our journey of discovery, we must embrace the unknown, respecting the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. Each question we pose, each enigma we unravel, brings us closer to a deeper appreciation of the rich tapestry of our shared heritage. And if you're eager to continue this journey, don't forget to show your support. Your engagement fuels our passion to explore further. Together, let's keep seeking, keep questioning, and keep discovering. For in the realm of faith and history, the journey is as enlightening as the destination.